Hi everybody, welcome to my latest video. I'm on the window where I left you in the last video. If you haven't seen that one, click up here and you can give it a watch. And basically, I've finally started to chip away at the stones. And my goal is to take the top level up here away so that I can then see what's happening on the other side, line stuff up, and draw where I'm going to put the window. So I don't know how this is going to go. Actually, I'm going to start by taking this manky towel out. This has been my rain protection for a long time. It's a little dusty. My thinking is that once I remove a bunch of these stones here, I'm not going to create any kind of security hazard for my house. I don't think anyone can fit in there really. And I'll be able to look through to the other side and see what the wooden piece on the interior is doing. And then, in theory, I'll be able to see what's happening on the inside, draw some points through from the inside to the outside where the window is, and then know what my borders will be for the actual window itself on the outside. It makes sense to me, as with many things. It works in my head. I don't know if I'm explaining it very well. But what I do know is I've got a lot of work to do, so less talky, more chippy, and let's see how far I can get. So I'm making some progress. It's slow and steady, and my goal now is to try to get these two big daddies out. They're loose, and my plan is to climb up the ladder, drop them down here, hope I don't hit anything along the way, and basically cross my fingers and toes and hope for the best. What could possibly go wrong? Here we go. Piece of cake. Hello there. So the idea now is to make some holes in the bits that line up with the wall here, coming to the outside and sticking something through so I can mark it, and then I'll draw I'm not sure you could hear me out there, and then I'll draw a line all the way around the window corresponding to those holes that I make. But before I get started on that, I just wanted to marvel at the sketchy holes in the window. It's kind of dodgy looking, but I think it'll be okay. And I definitely have a lot of tidying up to do in here as well. So I'm creating a little bit of chaos, but I'm hoping it will all lead to a bit of calm after that. And let's take this out of the wall and see what's behind here. Very dusty burlap sack. I have had to, in the past, just cram a whole bunch of towels and sacks and whatever else I could find into the holes in the wall when it rains. The tarp has been a good solution, but somehow stuff sneaks through. So that's what this is. It's coming out. It's going outside. It's another hot day, but the weather, I think, is broken. We don't have the 35-degree days coming up anymore. It's all lower 30s, which makes me very happy. So, I don't know. What is my plan? What is my plan? Maybe I'll start from the outside and see if I can poke some little holes and see where they come through. Oops. So this is actually very stuck. I'll deal with this later. I think this is a sign that it's time to take a break. It's about 5 o'clock and it's very hot out right now. And so I'm gonna rest and I'll come back and deal with this later. So it's not later in the day, it's the next day, and I decided to just do some other things, but I did stick some stuff through the walls to show the bottoms, and I think I can probably get away with marking the wall out more or less. I think this side still needs a little bit of things poking through, but it's somewhere around there. But I'll work on that today. And I'm also gonna work on the stones. I'm not sure if I'm ready to pull out all of the stones from the wall just yet because I don't have anything to put in its place. I don't have a piece of plywood or whatever to block up the window, but I do have the stones that are gonna go around the border. And I'm thinking that if I can get those all prepared, all laid out, choose the stones, and get them ready to go, next week when I have more time, I'll be able to just completely blitz the window. So the stones are here in a pile, and I've got Paul coming up to help me move them a little later on, I believe. And what I need to do is find the ones that have two pretty good right angles, more or less. So I'll need to lay them all out and rotate them around, get the square on them, and then choose the ones that are gonna work the best for me. So it's great to have helpers. I'm really excited the visitors are here. It's been really fun, but it does present a bit of a challenge because I'm trying to do this work while I'm also living in the house and while everyone's actually coming in and cooking as well. So I've been shifting things around. This was over here before, and now it's back to be able to be connected to the plumbing. And in order to work, I'm gonna have to pull it away again, put the dishes away. And so it's just making life a little bit more complicated, but it's actually been perfectly fine. But living in a building site definitely isn't for the faint of heart. It's taken a while to get used to it, and I'm definitely used to it. I've been doing it for long enough, but it can be tricky. So I need to, figure out the best way to sort of Tetris my place around as I work on the window. Disassemble things, reassemble things. Hopefully I get this done sooner rather than later. We've got a big week ahead. I'm hoping to go to the lake tomorrow, which means I don't want to be pulling this apart. We're having a yurt warming party on Saturday. Sunday will probably mean a hangover, and then I won't be really getting back into work until Monday. So the window isn't gonna come completely out, but I want to get everything prepared, hopefully including the window box for the inside, and hopefully getting the lintel into its final place as well, get that all leveled off. So I've got a lot of stuff to do today. I'm gonna wait for Paul to come up and give me a hand, and in the meantime I'm gonna drink my coffee and mark out the window. So I'll see you again when I have a whole bunch of stones laid out, and I'm gonna make some choices for what I'll use for the border. Okay, so Paul is here and we've moved the stones. I've got most of them over here, some of them are still over there, and I've got Paul hard at work on the foundation. Hi Paul.
Hello.
Thanks for your help. So he's gonna be working on the corner to try to get it built up for another corner piece. So we'll check in with him a bit later on. Right now, I'm going to take a look at all these stones and see which ones might work for the window. But I think before I tackle these stones, I've got something a little bit scarier and a little bit more pressing to deal with first. I don't know if you can see in here, there's a piece of rebar there, and that should really be encased in concrete, and it's not. And when I made the little box for the temporary lintel that's a concrete lintel, I couldn't really see what was going on behind here because the wall was here, so that doesn't really seem massively secure. And so what I would really like to do is get the wooden lintel properly in place before I start messing around with anything else, because that, my friends, is not great. So I've already been up here making some pencil marks for where I'm gonna cut out some more of the wood. It's a really nice, big, chunky bit of wood, so I'm not worried about its structural integrity. But what I'd like to do is make sure I can push it up as high as possible into the, up into this lintel, and that means just chopping away some spots so it'll fit. That also means, besides some extra support, that I'll get a bit more height on the window, and that's good news. All right, very nice. So we've got a wall going up, and I'm gonna work on this lintel. So I've been spending quite a lot of time today working on this piece of wood, and that's basically because I want it really nice. So I'm sanding it to, I think this is 240 grit, so it's nice and smooth. Just on the sides you'll see, so the front face and then the underside. The other parts I haven't sanded at all, but I think I'm gonna linseed oil them just to protect the wood on the inside of the wall. And I'll probably leave the outside parts unlinseed oiled just in case I have to sand them down again or in case I wanna make any adjustments. So basically all I'm doing now is preparing the wood to go on the wall, and hopefully once it's in there I won't have to take it out again. I can just get it in place, get it leveled, and then that'll allow me to see what's happening and work to the outside, determine the size of the window, and then work on these long bits of stone. And if I'm perfectly honest with you, I'm a little scared of those stones, but also excited. So maybe I've been delaying a bit, maybe I've been putting a little bit too much effort into this. So I'm gonna linseed oil the interior parts, and once that's done, hopefully, somebody comes up from down there. Paul's currently helping Hannah with something. Hopefully somebody comes up for an ice cream and they can help me lift it into place. So I've made some adjustments to this thing, and I'm hoping it'll stick into place without any incident. Let's go.
She's in. She's in.
She's in, and then try to push it up from here. I want it to kind of, yeah, that's kind of where it's gonna go. Perfect. So I'll build up underneath it. Thank you for your help, as always. I'm gonna visit you at some point soon and see all of your progress.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thanks.
But for now, come in.
For now, drill.
And so now that the lintel's in, I'm gonna put that in place and think about dealing with these bad boys. I think I have a plan. I feel confident without feeling overconfident. So as you can see, no work has been done on the lintel. It's exactly where it was. I was puttering around in the computer, and now Sinead has come in and announced that it is...
Woo! Beer o'clock.
Beer
o'clock. Beer o'clock, man. It's beer o'clock.
And
it's the launch of the new bar.
There's a new bar down there. So
there's a new bar in town.
We've got the beers. There's some light shining on them from outside, which is very exciting. Although this looks a little terrifying, but it'll be fine. And yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go to the bar.
Let's go christen the bar.
Let's do it.
Yeah? Name unknown.
Ideas welcome. To the bar.
To the bar. Come.
She's a thing of beauty.
She is a thing of beauty.
So this is a shebeen.
This is a shebeen. This is the shebeen. This is the shebeen of all shebeens.
And a shebeen is an Irish, a sketchy Irish hidden bar.
A small, tiny little pub.
What can I get you?
Illegal.
What can I get you?
An illegal.
Clandestine kind of.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
But this pub is fully legal.
Totally licensed.
And I would like one super buck, please.
Huh?
Stay there.
One super buck, please.
Yeah, totally licensed. No problem. One of my assistants will help me.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
How about that? It's the super buck.
One super buck, yeah?
Yes, please.
One super buck.
Thank you.
Would you like a glass? Would you like a glass
please.
with that?
Don't
yeah?
mind if I do.
Do you have any glasses?
Thank you very much.
How are you doing? This is local. This is one of the locals.
Yeah, hello. Do you come here often?
I do. Indeed. This is my second time.
Yeah, very nice.
Which is actually the most frequented person here.
And this has been brought from France in the van. And I'd say this is a very excellent, very excellent addition.
First beer's on the house. First beer's on the house.
On the earth.
On the earth, sorry. First.
Thanks very much.
But don't put it on the earth. No.
Sinead, I do feel like there's some hazardous eye things happening here, but overall I think the bar is...
Eye pokers.
Yeah.
The bar is a winner. Cheers, guys.
Yeah. Here's the
Nice technique.
You like that?
Some chalk paint going on. We've got some amazing chairs that have been stained with linseed oil. We've got Paul and Hannah working on some stuff. Paul's been up with me, he's been down here.
I was in the kitchen.
Coming to do some cooking. We've been at the bar. Things are feeling festive, but I've got work to do, guys. So
Yeah, okay.
see you soon. So I went down to the new Irish bar in the neighborhood and I was sidetracked, and in the process of filming down there my camera battery died, but that doesn't mean I haven't been hard at work. So let me show you what I've done. I had a small little push on the window work. So it's not a lot of stuff, but it is stuff. I've got the lintel raised up to where I want it. It's level going this way. I'm not sure about that way, but it's more or less level. And that's allowed me to come out here, get the chalk on the wall, mark out where the edges are going to be, and figure out the size of the window. The bottoms will probably be around 1 meter, and the sides will be around 90, more or less. I'll need to measure them exactly when I get going. And then over here, I've had the pink chalk out, and I've been marking the ones that I think I can use. So I've got a few that look good. They're sort of squarish this way, and they're sort of flattish this way. But if I need to make adjustments, it's nothing the angle grinder can't solve, I don't think. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that I think I'll try to use. But angle grinding stone is no joke. It's one of my least favorite tasks, and I definitely should not drink a beer or two before I do it. So I'm gonna save it for another day, and I'm gonna call it on work for this video. It's a gorgeous night. The sun's going down. We've got Eiley down there on the deck chopping some stuff for dinner. Hannah's gonna cook some couscous with her mom, and we're just gonna have a lovely evening and enjoy. I think we're eating down at Sineady's tonight, and it should be fun. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm making some progress on the window. It's been slow, as with everything I do, but I am taking steps in the right direction, and I think the next step is gonna be getting these stones into the wall. And as I've said all along, I'm a little scared, I'm a little intimidated, but I feel like I have a better idea of what I want to do. And so I'm actually really looking forward to this next step and sharing it with you guys. So hopefully this week, in the next video, I get to that. And hopefully by the end of this week, I have a window hole. So thanks for watching as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, share it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.